So it's the morning after the night before. So I turned up at about, oh my God, red stripe is striking. Really bright, like it. So now I want to have a look and see if it flowed out at all or how it looks. It's all right, it's mottled, but it's okay. It's got a few beasties in it. It looks like a fly party up there. All right, well, let's see if the masking tape comes off now without ruining it. Let's have a look. So interestingly, where I've rolled it really thin, I mean, look at that. I mean, that's absolutely superb. But yeah, let's see if this demasks okay. Let's see. Ooh, a bit messy there, Desmond. Oh no, it's bled through. And the expensive masking tape. That's very unfortunate indeed. Oh my lord. Are you? Okay. Oh well, this is life. Absolute. Okay. I keep saying okay, it's not okay. Oh my lord. I'm so pissed off. That is ridiculous, man. Okay, is there anything I can do about this? Oh, you absolute. After all the effort I went to. Okay. Obviously this masking tape is not good for this kind of job. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's not the beginning of the world either. Okay, oh man, this is terrible. Oh, tell you what, sometimes in life you just gotta chill. Very disappointing. Understatement of the year. So what can we do about it? So this is the annoying thing. That's the tape that I removed. That wasn't good enough, I thought. I think basically that tape's for emulsion. I did read that last night after I painted it. So I need something that can hack solvent based. So how do we get around this? I could try and clean it up with something. I'm going to have a think about this. Wow, Desmond, that was really stupid. Really stupid. The annoying thing was this tape was really expensive. Right, so disaster averted, I think. So I've cleaned that with thinners, so I'm being careful. I mean, it is attacking the edge of the paint slightly, but I've got to give it another coat or two anyway. So that's, well, you can say that's how it was before, and that's how it is now. So that's good enough. Lesson learned. Wow. I didn't want to destroy the edge too much, so I've put some masking tape on. Hopefully it won't pull off the fresh paint, but that way I can really get the edge nice back again. So that's current technique. I've tried a few. This seems to be the best one, so I'll let you know how it goes. Hey everybody, so I'm recovering from my massive disappointment. I'm sanding the line back down for another go, and I'm cleaning off this overbleed. So what I'm doing, I found mask this so that not to soften this paint with the thinners, and then I was just rubbing it off with thinners, but on this side where the sun's been on it, this has set quite a lot, but I've managed to find a nice little technique. A nice little technique. And I'm going to give it to you gratis for free. So there it is. So what I do, get some thinners on the rag. So you go along like this. But then this is the time saver. Scraper for filler. You know, fully, you can then go along. Because in theory, where that's bled onto, it's not actually sanded down. Yeah, see, so that's great. Thinner's just had a bit of a chance to work now, I think. So Am I filming that? There we go. So it's delicate work. Might need a bit more thinners on that. So I mean, it's going to take a while to do 34 feet times 2. That's 34, 68 times 2, 132 feet of line. Oh my god. And I thought I'd just come in, rub it down, put another coat on. Never that easy. Well, having spent many hours budging about, I've decided to just make the line slightly bigger. So I'm remasking it. I'm going to sand it down because it's just not good enough. And here is today's top tip. So if you need sandpaper, sanding discs, I've been going down to Tool Station in the UK. Yeah, they got kind of reasonable. Oh, there's a pencil behind me here. Oh my god, it's all falling apart. So I went to Motor Factor, so somebody that supplies paint and materials for spraying cars, and I got these 400 grade discs for my 150mm orbital sander, which is really good for this stuff. And I've been paying about what, £3 for 10. In here I got 100 of these 400 grade discs, which are great quality. Wait for it, £14. Cheap as chips. Well, that was a mammoth day. Very frustrating. Hope I've not left it too late to get this paint on. It's still 17 degrees and relative humidity is 75, so as long as it gets a chance to just start to go off, it should be fine, I hope. There she is. Oh, it's looking nice actually. There's a few flies in it, but you know. Yeah, but it's much better than all the paint I've put on so far actually. It's gone on really nice, that. Very thin coat. I mean, like, unfeasibly thin, but I think that's the way to do this stuff. Because that is looking great. Alright, good. Whew. Good evening. Confession time. Well, what a day I've had. Completely wasted day. When I came back this morning, it bled through, and all along the, where it should be a nice sharp edge, it soaked under the masking tape and it looked terrible. So what have we learned from this error? So what we've learned from this error is that this stuff, frog tape, now that I've used this in the house and it's great for doing edges, but when I got back this morning and my kind of disgust, it's green like this, I realised, having read the instructions, that it's for emulsion paint. So water-based paints, it's fine. Sort of thick water-based paint, like emulsion. So, my bad. So, there is such stuff as fine line tape. Now this yellow stuff, if you look at it, it looks like sellotape in consistency. And if I peel a bit off, it's very thin. It's very thin and very sticky. But it's razor thin. So that will, once you push that along, that's not going to allow any paint under it. So I should have bought that. It's really cheap, cheaper than the other masking tape. Like this was £6 something, and I resent paying that for tape, but I thought, well, no, it's worth it. But it's caused me a lot of cost. I've got to buy more paint, and it's cost me a day. And good weather is at a premium this time of year here in Scotland. So this stuff, ironically, the stuff that I used to mask up whilst I was sanding down and stuff, part of this I put where the red line was, and it was fine. So this actually worked okay, but again, I wouldn't use it. Use a proper edging tape. So I think the glue in this green tape was attacked by the thinners in the 2-pack polyurethane Epithanes paint, and it basically ate away at the glue as it sat there, and then it just seeped through it. So it was looking really good as well. Live and learn, move on. Thank you for listening to this hopefully useful information. Oh! Well, very good morning. It is just left the house, 8 a.m, which is early for me. I'm not an early riser usually. I like to ease into the day. You know, maybe 10 o'clock. Leave the house, get down there, think a bit, push a few things around. But today, I need to get down there. We've got some good weather up until about 2 o'clock today, I think, and then it's going to start raining. So if I need to get another coat on the stripe, I need to do it this morning. So I'm going to go and have a look at that and see how things turn out. Get back to you when I arrive at the marina. Cheerio. You find me up a ladder on this early morning, inspecting the work done previously. So, here we go. Hello.
Yeah. I got a crisp line. It's about time. Don't that line look mighty fine?
That's nice, isn't it? Well, it looks alright. Obviously a little bit of cleaning up here and now, where we had a little bleed through. I can deal with that. It's looking good. All this has come out nice. Really starts to not, isn't it? So off it comes. Very pleasing, this. So there's a few bits of sort of cleaning up to do, but it's not bad at all actually. Very happy. Look at that. What a beautiful crisp line. That was what I was going for. Nice. So this is the bit I've really been looking forward to for some reason. Because it's just a kind of nice little edge to it. It's a little design feature. So, she looks pretty damn good, I would say. Oh, JJ, it's getting close. The water's beckoning. So, technique, boys and girls. What I've got here is a little bit of compound. This is like stuff you use for polishing cars. Kind of professional product, really, I suppose. Once you've flatted a car, you sanded it with very fine sandpaper, like 1000 or 1200. You then use a compound with a polishing machine to get a mirror finish. So I talked before about using thinners, and the problem with thinners is that it does attack the paint too much. So that was okay when I was doing another coat, but when I started doing that in the finished situation, it was kind of damaging the paint, and I didn't want that. So mixing stick, or you know, like or a lolly stick, something like that, and then a bit of compound on the edge of it, like that, and then where the paint edges, you can just rest your thing on that, and then go across like that, and then that should have done it. Let's have a look. Look at that. Nice. That's the best method I've come across. So, problem averted, and ended up with some nice stripes on the boat. It's a few lessons learnt there. Somebody walked up to me just about as I was finishing the job and said, "Oh, I just get vinyl stripes made. A guy comes along and just sticks them on." I would definitely consider that next time. Obviously vinyl scrapes off easier if you were to scratch it or something. So paint's a little bit tougher, but that was an awful lot of work, and I would recommend thinking about just using vinyl. Good morning. Is this the way to thickening plot? Yes, it is. Follow me.